In this type of question, what your goal is to make sure that you're trying to solve this equation for y, and the format we're going to use is y equals mx plus b. And if you look here, the y's are not together and they're not by themselves. So that's going to be our goal, is to try to get them by themselves. So let me just change sizes here. We'll change to 2. Okay. So your goal here is to get the y's by themselves. First problem is they're on opposite sides. And you ask yourself, which is the bigger number? -4 or -5. And -4 is a bigger number than -5 because on the number line it will be more to the right than -5. So you want to bring the -5 over to that side. Now it doesn't really matter which side you choose. I'm just trying to show you the way with the least amount of work. So if I rewrite this, I get -4y plus 5y, and I write everything else the same. On the other side, I'm going to be left with -2x and +3. When you simplify it, you're going to be left with 1y plus 4x equals -2x plus 3. Now remember, you want to get the y by itself. So this 4x term, bring it to the other side. So if I write it, I now have the x's on one side. -2x minus 4x will be -6x and +3. Now another way to write this, and I'll change colors here, is 1y is the same as y, and -6x plus 3 is in y equals mx plus b format. So what that means is that your b is really +3. Now remember, your b is your y-intercept, so we always start from the 0, and it means that it's +3. So this is my y-axis, this is my x-axis. So it's really hitting at 3 on the y-axis. Well, let me erase that. That's just a little bit off. Oops. Well, we'll make do with what it's there because I'm drawing on top of the picture. It's basically right there. So if I were listing that as a coordinate, you would know that it's not left or right, so it's 0, and it's hitting 3 squares up, or 0, 3. So that's really our y-intercept, or our b. The next thing you're going to do is use the m to count. So when I say that the slope is -6, it's really -6 over 1, which means that this is up down on the top, and on the bottom is left right. So if it says -6, it means I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down and 1 to the right. And if you kept doing that, you would have your next dot over here. And that's enough dots. You won't be able to fit the next dot because it won't fit on the graph. So if I'm trying to draw this with a straight line, oh, that didn't work so well. But you get the idea. Oh, it's a bit off. You're going to get a line that hopefully looks better than what I just drew there. And it should be a negative slope because your slope that you found for your formula is y equals -6x plus 3. So your goal here is to make sure that you get everything as y equals mx plus b. Start at your b, that's going to be your first dot, and then use your slope to count to the next dot. And that should be more than enough, and you can draw your line.